Good morning students. Today we are going to see the HR specialization topic, industrial relation. So in this industrial relations we having the 5 units. Let us go and see the first unit. In the first unit we are going to see the topics of the introduction of industrial relation. Next we are seeing the scope of industrial relations and the significance of industrial relations. After that, we will see the causes and consequences of industrial disputes. Next, we are going to see the trends. That means the recent trends which is for the support of the industrial relations. Okay, now let us go to the subject point, which is the introduction topic of the industrial relations. Let's see. Generally, you know about the industrial means. That means the industry where the product is manufacturing place would be called the industry. The industry is not only the product manufacturing, but it runs the machineries. That means we will call the plant, industry or plant. So the machinery where it runs, it normally not run automatically. It will run with the help of the human, that means people. So that's why the industrial relations is important in the topic of human resource management, because in the organization a group of people will work in a particular place. So in this topic we are going to see what the relations of the industry. So let's see, the term industrial relations denotes the relationship between whom to the management and to the worker. So where the relations is happening? To the management and the worker. The worker is who is doing a particular work. So they go for a purpose of a job. Job means that is nothing but the work. They assign some work, and completing that work we are doing particular job. So when we finish that work, then for what purpose we are doing the work here? To gain some income. So in that particular process, here the relation is happening in the management and worker. So the industrial relations is telling here the relationship between the whom, management and workers. So it is happening where? It is happening in the industry. So for what purpose? For the purpose of economic and social changes occurred from time to time. Already I told to you that the workers are ready to do some particular work. So what happened for what purpose? For the money. So for the income, what they are doing here? They are coming to time and they are doing their duties. So if we maintain the particular timings, then we can finish our work very fastly. If we are not doing in time, what will be happen? It happens the delay of the work. But in industrial sectors, the work have to complete time to time. So to maintain a good relation, we have to maintain the time. So in this topic, what we are discussing is that industrial relation denotes relationship between management and workers in industries. It has roots in economy and social changes occurred from time to time. So what it is hence necessary to secure cooperation of both the parties to improve industrial relations, which is precondition to growth and stability of industry. So when we maintain the time to time, then we can get some stability of doing the work properly. So let us go to see what is the main concept in the industrial relation. The main concept of the industrial relation is telling here the relationship between the management and the employees, and also not only the management, there is another part, that is the government. So we denote it as a three parties in the triangle shape, which is management, workers, and the involvement of the government. So we do not like the triangle shape. So here we have to maintain the relationship with management and workers, workers to management, workers to government, and government to workers. Again, management to government, government management to government, government to management. So we will denote as a triangle shape the relation between the management, employee, and government. So the government relations is maintaining the between labor and industry. Why? Because the government have to support the labor. If they are not supporting the labor, the unemployment will be increases more. When we having the industries, some little bit unemployment will be decreases. If we don't having the industries, what will be happen? So much of unemployment will be increases. So the government always have to bring some support to the labor, and also they have to protect the industry. Why we are protecting the industry? In the law, the industry is also having the equal rights like a human. So, but it is can't move, but it is in a one of the living part in the society. So the industry is having some laws and acts. That's why the government is making a good relationship between labor and industry. So it's making a good relations between industry and society. So where the product is going out to the society. When the product is going out to use some of the public, so it must be making a good relationship between the community. And also it is the personal management relation in the plant and industry. So the management also will have to see this all the main important topics, which is workers and also government. Not only the income source, not only the capital, but also they have to take care about the workers, and also they have to follow the rules and regulations of the law, that means government. So let us see what's the main definitions is given by Richard Anderson. He is telling the industrial relation is an art. Why? Because why it is an art? Because in an industry, a group of people have to work together. So they have to living in a particular time together. So they have to, for what purpose they are gathering there? For the purpose of some production. So the relationship, if having a good relation, then we can produce good production. That's why the Henry Richardson is telling that the industrial relation is an art. We know the art means it is very difficult to paint, or it is very difficult to make attractive anyone. So here it is telling as an art. Why? Because the living conditions is not equal to all the people. Somebody mindset is different, somebody thoughts is different, somebody have creativities like that. So they have to gather in a particular place. When they are gathering in the particular place, they have to maintain a good relationship for the production. So that's why the Richardson is telling the industrial relation is an art. For what is that art? The art of living together for purpose of production. Okay. Now let us see one more definition which is given by C.K. Johari. What he is telling here, the industrial relation is a set of functional interdependence. Is a set of functional interdependence which is involving the occupational, political and legal variables. That means we have to see all the rules and regulations, and also we have to see local bodies, which is the government parties, the political parties. They are most involved in the industry sectors. Okay. And that's why C.K. Johari is telling The industrial relation is a set of functional. It is interdependence. Interdependent means involving all the concepts, all the departments. That means it may be government, workers, and management. So we have to see what we have to see here. We have to see the legal variables. That means some acts. So by supporting of the acts, we have to run our industry in the market. Next one, data and association is telling. One more definition. The industrial is an or part of management. The industrial is the part of management. They have to see each and everywhere. The management have to see the financial department. The management have to see the HR department. The management have to see the operational department, that is where the manufacturing is going on. We will call production department. And they have to see the marketing also. Without the marketing of the product, the industry will not run successfully. So all these parts is have to see by the management because it is concerned with the manpower of the enterprises. So the management have to see mainly about the labor. That means about the manpower. For what? For the development of their enterprise. Okay students, tomorrow let us see some more topic. Thank you.